A very good morning, Team Zimbabwe. Welcome to Africa and Beyond Television Network. And this morning, let us talk about what is happening within the politics of Zimbabwe. Biti has been exposed, and he exposed himself through an interview. Remember, in the past, several calls were made to Biti. He refused. He actually said he was no longer an official or a leader within CCC. And we covered that story right here on African Beyond Television Network. And recently, it was an interview which he clearly stated that he was the vice president of CCC. But when we were running to the elections, campaigns were being done, Tendabit was nowhere in the picture, and we struggled to explain to the people of Zimbabwe what was happening by then. They were selling out. So let us hear what Biti said. Then we get to the comments right here on X.
Of Nelson Chamisa, were you informed of it prior to the announcement?
I've just read things in the newspapers, so I don't know what's happening. I don't know whether those letters are genuine or not. But speaking for myself, I'm Biti, the vice president of the Citizens for Coalition for Change, and I'm going nowhere.
You say you are the vice president of the CCC, yet he says there are no such positions in the organization. Maybe clear that up.
I don't know whom you are referring to. All I know is that there was a congress in 2019, and that congress has not been reversed by any processes. So I am a leader in the CCC and a proud leader in the CCC.
Have you engaged Nelson Chamisa on what he says, on the later way he says he is no longer a member of the CCC?
I haven't, as I said, I've just read things in the newspaper. I don't know what's happening. No one has formally communicated to me, so I can't comment about that which is hearsay. I'm a lawyer, so I act on the basis of direct, hard factum probandum, which is hard facts. So I don't know what has happened. I don't know what is happening. All I can do is to speak for myself, and speaking for myself, I am a member of the Citizens Coalition for Change.
And finally, Honorable Biti, reports of factionalism have been written time and time again in the CCC. What are your words as we close to the supporters of the CCC who are confused right now as to where and who they should follow?
I think we should remember that, we should remember Morgan Tsvangirai. What would you do now? What would he say now? And I know what he would say now. He would say, remain united. Fight on. A luta continua until we have a free Zimbabwe. That's what Morgan Tsvangirai would say. And those are the ways.
So key issues raised by Biti. Issue number one is that he clearly says that he's a vice president, is a leader within CCC. But remember, when the recalls started, Biti was called and was asked questions about the recalls. He said, okay, leave me out. I'm not part of the leadership of CCC. That was Biti then. Right now, they are coming out and they're saying, what I know is that I was elected in 2019. 2009 alliance, which was annulled by the courts. They said that Congress never happened. That is what the court said. And that forced the Nelson Chamisa to come up and form a new party, start all over again. That is what happened. And you have people who are coming right now and say, okay, I'm the vice president of CCC, blah, 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 blah. Why? It's because they are used to looting party funds. They are used to taking what does not belong to them. They're used to taking everything. Their sole agenda is to make sure that they destroy Nelson Chamisa. So now they are regrouping with the view to silence Nelson Chamisa for good. This is what they're doing. So I find this disrespectful because there are a lot of people who died. We lost Tafumane Masaya. We lost a lot of people during the campaigns. These people do not care about those people. We have Mbonini, we have the other guy who died in Tinashe Chitsunge. So many people who suffered and died during this struggle. and we have people selling out just like this. So this didn't start today. These are people who have been selling out time and again. And personally, I feel that God is exposing them, because these are people who must not get into the new Great Zimbabwe. These are people who cause all sorts of problems if we are to get into that government, because these are people who can't be trusted. These are people with a likelihood and a possibility that their past is dirty and corrupt, especially when it comes to the 15 billion which Mugabe spoke about. These are people who might be who might be the hard cause of that corruption and looting. So when I look at it, as if these are people who are trying to hide something. These are people who do not want accountability in the future, and they are trying by all means possible to derail the struggle. You can't smuggle in Tsvangirai and said Tsvangirai would ever wanted us to remain united when he didn't campaign. He were not part of the campaigns. No matter the differences, no matter the problems we faced as a party or during the campaigns, we were supposed to work together up to the end. There was no excuse whatsoever of not working together with others. There was no excuse whatsoever of not campaigning with others. It can't be. You can understand then no one else. That is bullshit. So, do you know that some of us, we campaigned heavily in the raw areas? We knew that the chances of us winning were very slim, but we remained positive. We campaigned for the party because we wanted the party to win. We wanted to win Zimbabwe for change. It was not about us getting into council or parliament. It was about Zimbabwe winning entirely. That was our goal. That is the reason why we had to sacrifice everything. We sacrificed a lot. We lost contracts, we lost jobs, we lost a lot simply because of politics. And then someone comes and say, I'm still vice president of Triple C. And yesterday you're saying, I don't know anything, I have nothing to do with Triple C. Right now, they are fearing to make a move. They are afraid to make a move. That is the reason why they've put in front all people to try and force Nelson Chamisa to make a move. But Nelson Chamisa, in my own understanding, in my own view, will not make a move. This is my own observation. Knowing Nelson Chamisa and his character from what I've been seeing, I don't see Nelson Chamisa making a move at this moment in time. Why? These people are waiting for him to make a move, then they strike. But this time around, they've been played dirty. They have been played dirty. And I do not know, guys, how this is going to end. But let me just take a few comments right here. And he doesn't know how to tweet regarding the Biti and Ronisha Sekala. Under normal circumstances, we could have heard from him. Because if Oppo tweets about Biti and Ushmen, or even mentioning their names in his goods coming and laundering, and coupe boa got hero. Okay, so and Panapa. Biti has been selling out our struggle to ZANU-PF since Tsvangirai time. Biti is a traitor. Biti is a sellout. And they can reset their dead political parties. PDP for Biti, MDCN for Ushman, MDC Alliance for Mozora, MDC 99 for Sikala. Don't forget that the current election dispute is between President Nelson Chamisa and the ZANU-PF leader. Okay. Biti, when the Ncube Mafume are happy with this and then sell out when people died for a better Zimbabwe, I say to you, oh, God is not sleeping. This is heart paining. Okay. So remember, in the past there was a tweet yakaitwa na President of Zimbabwe about Tendai Biti. Tendai Biti was arrested. I think he was arrested by them. And when he was released, there was an intervention. Why is it that there was an intervention? That is around August 2018. So Team Zimbabwe, let us not forget, these are the traitors. These are people who have been fighting Nelson Chamisa tooth and nail because, number one, they are jealous. Number two, they are corrupt. Their minds are corrupt, and they have been working for the regime since time immemorial. They enjoy being in parliament, and people will be clapping hands for them, but nothing will be changing. Nothing at all. And we are demanding change, change, change. And these are people who are being distracted. It is what it is in Zimbabwe. I do not know. Let us talk in the comment section. What are your thoughts? What is your take?